Good morning. My name is Amanda and I run a small business called Whimsy Pots, a small pottery business from my home where I make whimsical and nature-inspired ceramics. I have not been very productive the past week or so. I've done some small things here and there, but I've been slacking on social media, slacking on my making. I've been doing a lot of glazing of finished pieces that have been bisqued already, but I haven't made any new pieces this week. So I really have a lot to get done. I figured it would be really good if I could write all the things I need to get done and then kind of force myself to make it a filming day. That way I keep myself accountable and actually get things done. The studio is a mess. I have some making I want to do. I have glazing I need to do. And I just got some pieces back from the kiln, from the glaze kiln. So I want to show you that. If you've watched a few of the last videos, you'll see these pieces that I made in those videos finally glazed in their final versions. So we're gonna unpack those and put them on my storage unit here. That is also very messy. I don't know if I'll be able to do a full declutter of this storage unit right now or today at some point, but I will do at least enough so I can have enough room to put all my new inventory on it. My friend picked me up this kind of shelf. She found it at one of these stores that was closing, and so they were just selling their actual display units, and there wasn't a lot left, but she got this for like $3. And I like to thrift a lot of my market booth setups, like a lot of baskets. They have a lot of shelving all the time and just kind of different displays. I'll do a more in-depth market display table setup, especially from a thrifting aspect and how to elevate your market table to kind of be more appealing to the eyes for market goers. Anyways, for now, since I'm not having a market right now, I'm going to put this on my storage unit to display some of my desk friends, which I'm going to show you right now. First up, we've got these frogs. They have booties with a bow. These are my first cats that are this design, and a little bow. This one is all brown with a mushroom on top, or with a sapling. Next is the OG Whimsy Pot desk friend mushroom guy with a little booty. Something really exciting about this guy is I am getting him in a digital form. I want to show you so bad, but I'm gonna hold off. I'm talking with someone today. I'm waiting for them to get back to me in some line work that they're doing to make a digital version of this guy. And once we kind of go back and forth about the line work, then they'll sketch him up for real. I plan on making definitely stickers, hopefully for my first market in May, but we'll see, because I actually have never made stickers before. If you have any advice at all, please let me know. My friend has some version of a Cricut, I don't even remember, and neither of us have even used it. So if you have any advice on beginner sticker making, please drop it below. So I'll show you once that's finalized, and then I'll drop their Instagram handle where you can get it from. They're very talented. So we have a couple of plain mushy boys, and then we have a couple of themed ones with different things. So this one's holding a coffee cup, and I made a chalice for this one. If you've seen my other videos, you'll have seen that we added chalices to our shop. So I just kind of thought, I like when so many of my items have like a similar theme or they seem cohesive from like the same brand. I think that's part of good branding, is that someone can look at your table or see different things online and know that that is Whimsy Pots items. One more chalice. Okay, we have our first potion bottles of 2025, and I got new stamps for them. So it's a lot neater. As you can see, this one's still very beautiful, and it says unicorn tears, but it's handwritten, so it's not as neat and tidy. But here you can see the letter stamps. This is cat whiskers. This is probably the most popular potion bottle design. It's so functional, and people can actually like envision it in their house and envision putting their cat's fallen whiskers into here. These all need corks. So before my market, I have to make sure that all of these have the proper sizing for a cork to fit. And I have a variety pack of like 10 different sizes, but Of course, there's always one that the cork is too big or too small. Love Elixir. This again was one of the handwritten ones before I got the stamps. I just feel like it looks so much cleaner, right? Queen's Nectar with a little bee. Draw tumblers, and I added some rainbow designs. They had more colors like yellow and orange, and those came out really faint. An extra frog was hiding. Small planter. For the spring and summer markets, I normally put in a small plant, so I'll probably go to the store, and these small ones are good sizes for starter plants, or like succulents can live in here for a while. Matcha bowl with some ferns on it. These are underglazed ferns. It's the first Booby mugs. I love, oh my God, that blue and white. Let me know what you think. And this one is even more special because it has these piercing spots that we added. That's the other thing. Today, I should go and see if I can find some charms for this that we can add onto here and to act like the piercings. Here are some favorites of the shop. These potion mugs, Magical Matcha and Potion of Positivity. The glazes came out beautiful. I actually am a part of a community pottery studio, so I don't have my own kiln yet. Bring everything to a studio in town where they fire everything for me. And I glaze most pieces there unless it's underglazed. I have my own underglaze, but they have buckets of glaze there that I use, and then they fire things, and so it can take, you know, a couple of weeks to get things back. So the process isn't as fast as if I were to have my own kiln at home. I hope that someday in the future. I have my cake stand for my glass crystal dome that I have. I need to glaze this up and glaze some other things that I've gotten back recently. And then we can go and get some charms for this Booby mug. And I also have some other Booby mugs with piercings. So I'll have to get like maybe 10 charms would be a good start. We'll see if we can find some at a local jewelry place in town where you can pick out beads and charms and make your own jewelry. I suspect that they would have exactly what I'm looking for. So we'll go there and take a trip. But before I go, I'm going to underglaze one more mushy guy that I have. I also have been so bad at social media right now. I have had zero presence on Instagram besides adding to my stories most days. It became difficult to kind of juggle both making videos for YouTube and Reels. So I should probably do some social media content today, force myself to do that and get that guy underglazed, drop off some more pieces that I made last week, and then glaze some pieces while I'm there that's ready to be glazed. So there's a lot to do. I feel like we can handle this. And so I will see you later after all of those things.
This time I need to wait it out. Hold on tight, there's a storm. I'm standing in the eye.
pushing your thumbs down will make it bigger. If your hands are sticking to it, that means you need some more water on it, okay? I'm back home from running all my errands. I have a lot of cleaning to do in the studio. My daughter is using the wheel and I'm just gonna clean up around her and I'm just gonna try to reset my space.
It's been too long. Won't you come back to me? If I did you wrong, I'll make it right, you'll see. Back to my arms. I would give anything if you would give your love to me. All of this time I wandered so aimlessly.
Somehow an hour just flew by. She was able to have some fun on the wheel. I got at least the mopping done. I haven't cleaned around my wheel yet, and that's the worst part. Not sure if I will make anything tonight on the wheel, but I definitely want to show you the charms I picked out today and maybe attach the first charms to that first mug with the piercings. Let me show you what I picked up from the Pottery Studio first. I've already put them on my shelf, but I love to make these worry stones. And they come in different colors, but they also come in different textures. So you can get a smooth one or one that has some texture to it. This one has some bumps to it. Sometimes I do spirals. This one's smooth. So if you are someone who has sensory needs or has anxiety like I do, these are nice to keep in your pocket and just rub on the worry stone when you feel the need to. So I just picked up like 20 that I had made. I keep them in just a shallow basket and people can just feel which ones they like, and they do really well at the market. So that's why I made 20 in one batch. I'm gonna start making dinner and then we'll probably get adding the charms to the mug. And then we might call it a day.
Last rodeo written on my back window. I've never tried this before I met you. Here we go into the wildness unknown. You seem to
This is so exactly what I imagined, and maybe even better than what I expected. The butterflies were just like calling to this mug. I got a few different types, maybe like 4 or 5 different types of charms. And I got a couple of each one. And I figured that I would just look at the mug, look at the charms, and see like what was calling to each other without necessarily anything specific in mind. Some of the charms were as low as like 20 cents each, and some were as high as $3 each. I think this one was somewhere like $1 or $1.50 each. So I will take that into consideration for each mug that I'm selling when I'm having to price them. I will include that specific cost in, but I can't wait to see what this looks like on my market booth table and how I will display it. I will, instruct people to hand wash only and be really gentle with these. But the good thing is if you needed to take these off and replace them for some reason, I don't anticipate them getting very rusty or like turning green or anything. But if something were to happen, they're just on these jump rings, and I have a whole pack of jump rings for a bunch of different sizes. So I just chose kind of like a small, medium size. But I think with some fragile use, there shouldn't be too many issues in using this as a functional mug. But please let me know what you think. This has been a long-awaited design, and I'm super happy with it. I'm glad I took the day to kind of force myself to get some things done. So thank you so much for being here with me. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe for more. We have some markets coming up, so soon we'll be getting into market prep vlogs and a lot of market videos and behind the scenes on how I run my markets, how I find success at markets, and just what they look like. I'll be filming all of them, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the next one.